today I've got 5 ways that you can become a better content creator using Canva. Let's dive into Canva and take a look. So number 1 is going to be using folders. So many people that I've spoken to don't realize that you can actually now, even in the free version of Canva, access unlimited folders. Let me show you. So from the home page, you'd come down to the project section, and in here you've got folders. It's really easy to add a folder. You just come over to the right hand side here and you click add new folder, or when you're in a design, if you click file, you click to save to folder, and you can click add a new folder here. Making sure that you file your designs means you're going to find your designs easier, faster, and when you start working with multiple clients using Canva, you create a different folder for each client, and within each folder for each client, you'd then have other subfolders inside there, which means you're going to be able to find your designs for those clients much faster. Number 2 is going to be using the new position menu. Now, if you've not seen this new position menu, let's dive into Canva and let me show you. So when you're in a design, you'll see the new position menu come up here. Just click on that, and then in here you've now got this layers panel, but also you've got this arrange panel. And if you select multiple items, you can actually then just click position and you can arrange these items really easily inside of Canva. You can also select just one item, click on the position menu, and then you can choose how to rotate that. So let's say I want to rotate this at 10 degrees, it'll rotate it clockwise at 10 degrees. If I stick a minus in there just before the 10, that's going to rotate it anti-clockwise. And also in here you've got the layers panel, so you're never going to lose an element ever again. You can see on this one here I've actually hidden an element, and you just drag and drop and bring that up to the top, and you can see now that that element was hidden behind there, so I can see all the elements that are on the page. If I want to have a look at elements that are specifically overlapping, I can do, just to make sure that they're overlapping in the way that I want them to. And you can just quickly drag and move these around so that they change position really easily. If you want to click on the 3 dots here, you can then also choose other options and further options inside of that 3-dot menu. Tip number 3 that's going to help you become a better designer inside of Canva is applying the colours from a photo to your page. Let me show you. So what we've got here is we've got a photo just on top of this. If we right click here, we can actually click apply colours to the page. And you might be thinking, well, that's not the combination that I want. If you come over to the design menu, you can see here I've now got this recently used items here, and I can now shuffle on this because it actually added those colors from the photo to this actual item or this area here inside of Canva. Let me show you if I choose a different photo. So let's say I choose this photograph here. I want to apply these colors. So if I come over to design, if I right click, it's just so you can see this change on the screen here. If I now right click and click apply colors to page, you'll see this photo now comes under the recently used, and I can now click shuffle and it's going to cycle through those colors. So that's a really quick way that you can actually take any photo that you've taken of a product or on brand kind of colored image that you're using and apply the colors to any design. It doesn't have to be this design, it can be any design or template that you choose in Canva, and it'll apply those colors to the page for you. You can also obviously use brand kits and use those to apply your colors to the page if you wanted to, but we'll come on to that in a few moments. Tip number 4 to becoming a better designer inside of Canva is to start using the animation features. Now there's 2 different ways that you can use animation in Canva. Let's dive into Canva and let me show you. So you'll see on this design here, this is a normal standard graphic design that you can add animation to. So what I can do is I can select the page, come up here, click animation. It's going to give me different page animation combinations, and I can just click one of these that I want to use in my design. The second option, or the second way of doing this, is to actually make sure you start out with a video template. Now to start out with a video template, you're going to see that from the home page. You're going to see the videos options here, and you can start with a blank video or any one of these that you want to choose the design. If you want a 1080 by 1080, choose the Facebook one. Doesn't matter, it's still 1080 by 1080, and it's going to give you these video options. You'll notice the video options because down in the left hand corner, bottom left hand corner, it has this play button. If I switch back to the other screen here and click away from that, you'll see it doesn't have the play button options. Now the reason for using the video template on Canva is because when you select multiple elements, you can then right click and you can choose show timing, and that's going to allow you to actually change the timing of those elements. I've got a whole different video on element timing, and I'll link that up here for you and down in the description below. Tip number 5 to becoming a better designer in Canva and using Canva to become a better designer is to copy other people. Now, what I mean by this is inside of Canva, you've got so many different templates. Let's say I've created this template, but it's not what I want to do. It's not quite displaying what I want. It's not quite the fonts that I want. I can come down and let's say I want to apply the colors and the fonts from this template. If I click on the 3 dots here, I can click apply style only. Now that's going to then apply that style to that. It's going to change the fonts, it's going to change the colors. And if I don't like those font combinations, again, I can click shuffle until I find a combination that I want using that other design from that other template. It doesn't have to be a template that's relevant to what it is that I'm creating. So let's say I wanted a more summery feel and I wanted to use the colors from a summery kind of template. I can type in summer and I can say I want to use these colors here, and I can apply that and start shuffling through those colors until I find a color combination and font combination that I want to use. Now, the other way to do this is to make sure you've got your brand kit set up. I have covered that on a different video. I'm going to link that up here and down in the description for you. But if you click on styles, and I've got my different brand kit set up. So this is my job quote, one of my clients that I work with. I can click on their brand kit and just quickly apply their brand kit colors to this template that I've got here. Now, if you want to learn more about brand kits and how to set up your brand kits inside of Canva, I'll link that video here. If you want to learn more about all of the recent features and updates that have been launched in Canva, I'll link that video here. And until next time, thank you very much and bye for now.